Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain that gently touches my soul. It cools the fire that burns in me, and I simply... Hi, my name is Chase Banks, and for being a Black student at the University of Mississippi means to constantly push myself, to stay motivated and to stay focused, and to keep going even when I'm feeling overwhelmed. I pay more than $4,000 every semester. I work 3 jobs, and I'm also a full-time student. One of my jobs is working at Boys and Girls Club, where I'm a math and English tutor, and my second job is working at Nukes. And then my third job is working for Ole Miss Premium Service, where I help with basketball, football, and baseball games. And doing all of this just to stay enrolled. Every class I go to, every assignment I submit is one step closer to a better future for myself and for my family. And I hope that y'all enjoy this video, and I hope that y'all get a better understanding of how it feels to be a student at Ole Miss. This is the part most people don't see. The real life of a Black student at Ole Miss. Before work or bills, I'm in class trying to stay focused and stay enrolled. But for Black students, the challenge goes far beyond the classroom. Since James Meredith integrated this campus, the weight of that history still affects us today. And even with this progress, the number shows we're still not equally supported. From biology, I head straight to another class, and this is where the gap really shows. Black students don't have the luxury of downtime. We're always catching up and pushing through. Let me tell you what reality is. Black students at Ole Miss face challenges that go far beyond tests and tuition. Graduation rate shows only 55% of Black students graduate compared to the 74% of white students. That's a big gap, and it exists because many of us have to juggle financial pressure, limited academic resources, and the feeling of not belonging. By 8:30, I'm at Nukes, clocking in for another shift. Most students might use this time to relax, study, hang out with friends, but for me, it's work time again. I had to cover tuition, textbooks, living expenses, and also maintain myself. The biggest challenge holding us back as Black students, financial support. Many of us come from families who can't afford tuition, housing, and textbooks. Without enough aid, we end up working long hours, sometimes 30 to 40 hours a week, just to stay enrolled. That pressure affects our mental health, focus, GPA, and even our chance to graduate. If the university offered reduced meals, income-based book vouchers, or more scholarships specifically for Black students, it would change everything. After clocking out from Nukes, I head straight to the Boys and Girls Club where I tutor kids and I help set up the classroom. This is another part of my week, giving back, staying involved, and trying to make a difference even while juggling my own responsibilities. On top of financial and academic struggles, Black students often face emotional challenges, feeling invisible, unsupported, or the feeling of not belonging. When you rarely see professors or students who look like you, it creates stress and isolation. When I say representation matters, if we had more programs like mentorships, culture events, and leadership opportunities that can make a huge difference, helping Black students feel seen, supported, and confident in a space where we often are overlooked.
Choose the correct spelling of this word. Listen.
See?
Called.
Called. That's how it's spelled. All right, listen. On. Which one spells one? The last one? Okay. Which one spells on? The middle. Okay. It's a new day, but the same cycle. I wake up early and I get my day started by opening the blinds and I start studying. This is the time where I'm able to study my most and focus. This is where my thoughts are clear, my mind is clear, and where I try to relieve most of my time just indulging myself in my work. This is the part most people never see, the grind of a Black student at Ole Miss. I'm back in class again. Even with the late nights at work and the early mornings hitting the books again, we push forward. We don't give up, but the reality is the challenge we face affect our grades, our mental health, and ultimately our graduation rates. That's why real support matters: tuition assistance, book vouchers, mental health resources, and a space where Black students can actually feel seen. Hello, who are you and what is your major?
My name is Destiny Ward and my major is Allied Health Studies.
And how do you know Chase?
Chase is my brother.
Are you on any scholarships?
Yeah, I'm on a lot, but I don't really know the names of them.
Okay, so are you paying for school or are you going to school for free?
This semester, I'm going to school for free.
How did you choose Ole Miss?
I chose Ole Miss because they have the best nursing program.
After hearing Destiny talk about her major and her full scholarship, it reminds me of something simple but real. Not every student starts from the same place. Some of us are doing everything right, working multiple jobs, showing up to class, studying late, helping our families, and still struggling to afford college. Black students at Ole Miss deserve more than just survival. We deserve support that matches our efforts, financial aid that meets our needs, meal plans we can afford, book vouchers based on our income, and resources that help us stay in school long enough to graduate. And if the university truly wants to increase their graduation rates for Black students, it has to start by supporting the ones who are already here, working, studying, trying, and hoping for a chance to succeed.